When I started the academy, I never imagined actually that I would find so many talented dancers in a small town like Poolesville. We established the nonprofit Hope Garden Children's Ballet Theater because the kids needed more chances to perform.
Currently we hold 2 performances a year. We would like to hold at least twice that many and have even more opportunity to show off the talent that we have here in Poolesville.
After a while, we would just do our simple recitals after I had been teaching the kids for a couple of years. And I thought, okay, well, the recitals are getting bigger. And then I realized if I was going to help the kids further their career in dance, they had to have major classical roles to perform. They had to have a bigger show, a bigger venue to develop themselves. And so I began to realize that we needed more chance to perform, we needed more lighting, we needed more costumes, everything to match the level of the dancing that they were doing and that I was finding in this small town, the talent. Plus I realized it gave the audience a great chance to see really good dancing and the noble art of ballet, which I think is the most incredible thing out there.
To have the privilege of Madam Ichijo teaching our children as the artistic director of the ballet theater is so exciting and so remarkable that we have to support this theater. She is a talented artistic director and has enabled us to put on not only core dances performed by the Ballet 1 classes, she's enabled us to put on full-scale variations of classical ballets that have included not only her students from the Ballet Academy, but professional dancers from around the region. Simply remarkable. As president, why am I dedicated to this? It's really about the kids. Kids from the age of 5, when my children began, to the age of 18 when they go to college. The theater does offer an amazing opportunity for these young people to dance on a beautiful venue at the local stage, side by side with professional dancers. The chance to dance alongside professionals instills a sense of dedication and hard work with the young girls and boys that dance with the theater. Where else could you get that experience?
You can see in just my daughter, but I can tell you I interact with a lot of the girls that also dance for Fran. I notice she is incredibly confident and aware of how important it is to learn how to dance properly and not just to dance. And Fran has spent a lot of time teaching them the discipline of dancing along with how much fun it can be. So they get to mix both the fun with the discipline of a good sport. And these kids understand that things don't just come to you without hard work. Some of them dance 4 or 5 nights a week. So they know they have to do their schoolwork right after school so they can get here to dance. They know that to dance for Hope Garden Ballet Academy and in turn perform in the theater's shows, they have to do the best they can do at everything they're working at.
For dancers, it's a lot about the respect for not only the art and dance, but also for yourself. And once you learn that respect for yourself and everything, it's much easier to share the beauty and the joy of the dance with everyone else, especially for the children's ballet theater. Kids learn to share that with the audience, and that's a major part of it, is sharing that joy that they feel when they dance with the audience. So it grows them as performers as well as individuals in their lives.
The older kids teach the younger kids. You know, I can tell you that right now Fran has an older level, the intermediate B girls that were in school with my daughter when she was in kindergarten and 1st grade. And they still continue to look up to those girls. Those girls still have a positive impact on the young girls with kindness, with generosity, with a willingness to teach in a non-competitive environment, which is an otherwise competitive environment. So it's impressive that the kindness and generosity that these kids walk away with.
Well, as I teach or choreograph, run the shows, everything for Hope Garden Ballet Academy and the Hope Garden Children's Ballet Theater, I'm always trying to instill in the kids that their mind should be in control of their body. Therefore, they have to make good choices in their life so that they can be healthy, have a good career, do things, and also work as a team.
It's really cool to see the development of the kids from the beginning of the semester, the beginning of the year, to the end of the year. And it's nice to see some of the younger ones being able to apply the corrections that you give to them to, better them as dancers and also as individuals.
There are very few opportunities in Poolesville to experience the fine arts. The ballet theater is, again, I will call it a guiding light among all the attempts at fine arts in the area. It's important that we bring the community together to support the ballet.
We've participated in a lot of things as part of the Children's Ballet Theater. It's been great.
Our dancers participated in a Johns Hopkins fundraiser called Ride for Life. The horses did dressage and the dancers did ballet that I choreographed on the sand arena with the horses, and they helped raise over $80,000 for cancer research at Johns Hopkins. To encourage the kids to give back, we have had them do fundraisers for Relay for Life, which they have been very excited to do. Hope Garden Ballet students were second highest fundraisers for 2 years in a row among groups in Poolesville.
We just recently participated in a farmer's market, and it's just nice just even being involved with the Chamber of Commerce and getting out there promoting Poolesville. We've been out there for Poolesville Day for quite a number of years, and we really enjoy doing that. I think it shows how just the Poolesville community itself is a great place to be.
We've danced for senior citizen homes, and we want to do much more of that. Taking the kids down there, and it makes the seniors and the elderly so happy to see young people. And sometimes they hand out a rose or something to each senior, and they just love that. So we hope to do more of that, but of course it takes funds to travel, to get there, to serve people.
Through Hope Garden Ballet Theater, we've done a few events here in town. They've had the opportunity to dance with on Fox News actually this summer. They came out and did a show just here based in Poolesville, and Fran brought some of the dancers to dance on stage, and they were featured on that show, and it was pretty impressive.
Long-term goals, I would say, is be able to produce bigger scale productions and reaching out and bringing art to the community and dance and theater to the community.
Well, we would like to see the theater actually be able to perform, outside of just the twice-a-year performances to show what the kids have done in class, but also to benefit, take the show to others that don't have the opportunity to come see the shows. So if we had extra funds, we could pursue other venues where the kids could actually go out and reach out to some senior citizens, or into hospitals where kids can't come out to see the show.
Any funds that would be given would be a great aspect towards the performing side for the Children's Ballet Theater to enhance the performance for the audience as well as the dancers.
We really want to upgrade the lighting, which is a big thing. You need to have many towers in the wings. That's really important to us, to have really good lighting and more sets. For example, when you do a show like we've done, mostly we've had just a backdrop, which is maybe $300 or $400. But if you want to do sets, someone has to paint them, build them, buy the materials, so that makes the show so much more meaningful for everyone and for the children as well. But the audience gets a much deeper experience if they have those things.
If we can generate the funds and broaden the spectrum of the people that we're reaching, we can really make a difference in heightening the arts. It's very impressive to me how many people dance impressively well here in Poolesville. I mean, who would have known in this small town, in this town that is somewhat like a bubble, you have all of these very talented children. And right now we get to benefit from them just to see them here in the two shows, but we need more funds, and when we can get the funds, we can actually take the show out of town and in turn bring more people into town when the shows happen here twice a year.
Without the community, the ballet will not be able to grow, and we want it to grow.
We definitely can see growth. We've seen growth in the shows that we've done thus far. Every year we definitely have a greater attendance. We get even more positive feedback as we continue to grow. So we just want to keep sailing upwards.
We are a nonprofit organization. We established the Ballet Theater as a nonprofit organization last year. This enables us to accept donations. Those donations are used not to pay salaries. We're a completely voluntary organization. It helps us put on the performances.
Now that I have students that are growing and really developing and going somewhere, in 5 to 10 years, I expect that they will be in major ballet companies and major dance companies in America. And I'll accept nothing less, because that's what I do. My joy is to create professional dancers. By the time they're 18, 17, 18, they can go on to a company. It's so exciting and fun, and gives them a good career, and the world deserves to see these children. They're amazing. They have so much to give and so much joy to bring to people, and they're so artistic, and they have a lot to say. It's amazing.
Please donate to Hope Garden Children's Ballet Theater. We're a growing organization. We plan to grow over the next decade into a very relevant performing arts company.
Our young people are working hard. They're so amazing, the young people in our company. And I really want to support them. That's the main thing. We want them to know that the community's behind them. We want them to know that not just I believe in them, but that the parents and the community at large believes in them.